edition of the FOC with the CCB. Cheers. A little late with doing this one, but we are here, and you get to watch this for a day or two before you can put your pre-sales in. I've been warning everybody the last month or so that we are cutting way back. Next week's comics are all set to go, and there's not a lot. There's some extra things that I maybe ordered by accident, or some extra ones where I'm like, okay, I'm going to do well with these over time, hopefully. But anyway, first we're going to go to the CanadianCompin.com. We're going to check out what is new, and we'll start with Marvel. I told you about Spider-Boy number 12 being the first appearance of the new Spider-Girl, and you can see her right there, and they did add another cover. We are doing bundles, and this will be up for the next couple of weeks. You got your Doctor Doom, so they're doing Doctor Doom variants coming up very shortly, so you're going to see Doom all over covers. He won't be in the story, but you can get all 6 covers for 20% off. There you go. Oh, and the Elizabeth Torque variant, that's a new one too. Small image on that one. I think that's my favorite cover they've shown so far. Excuse me. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man number 57. I mentioned before that Zeb Wells and Romita Jr., they will be ending their run very shortly, and Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness will be taking over. I'm not sure if it's a relaunch of a new volume or if it's going to be just continuing on with the same numbering. I would rather just the same numbering or original numbering or whatever. I hate the constant volume changes. You got a Campana variant, your standard Spider-Man swinging through the sky, and the Disney, an homage to the Avengers issue, the classic Hawkeye Ant-Man. It's a fun one. I like that. But this guy, Mindring, I think, yeah, we only got a small view on this one. He's going to be doing some variant covers. We'll have a bigger version of, I think, his Avengers Assemble number 1. But man, that's some cool art there. We are changing up our discount bundle tier depending on how many variants are in the bundle. So this Amazing Spider-Man bundle, you're going to be getting 15%. It's 4 covers. If you get 3 covers, it's going to be 10%, and 5 and up, you're getting 20. We are also creating, this is new, and we're going to try it out and move forward with it, and hopefully it works out for us and you. Ratio bundles. We used to do, you could buy 25 copies of the book and then get your ratio copy for, I think, 30% off, and it was still quite high, but I figured out a way that we can get you all the variant covers. So for this Amazing Spider-Man, you can get all 4 variant covers plus the 1 in 25 ratio for $81. So it's still a lot of money, but it's less than buying 26 copies at 30% discount. So we're going to try it out and see if it works. And again, if you want another ratio bundle, you get the 1 in 100 and the 1 in 25 plus all the other issues. And again, it's expensive because that is actually our cost for ordering that many. So you buy that and there you go. We make no profit off of it unless we are able to sell the other issues at cover price, that kind of thing. So that's basically the way we're doing it. I'm doing the bundles at cost. We make no money. It's just we order them in, there you go, and then we'll try to make a profit off of the other 20 copies or 24 copies or whatever we have to order in. We're just trying new things, Avengers Assemble number 1, we got a new series coming out. Return to the Avengers Mansion. Who's working on this? Corey Smith and Steve Orlando. Steve Orlando does Scarlet Witch right now. But you got a new series. You've got your Dazzler Disco variant. You've got Corey Smith. You've got Emilio Lazo. I don't know any of these, but this is the cover I really like. Like, how nice is that? That's like, it looks just like from the movie. don't know who he is, if he's just a new artist, or maybe he worked on the Marvel Studio Movies, because this is the art of the Marvel Studios, so maybe he actually did some promo art for them. But anyway, these are pretty cool. So you can get all 5 covers for 20% off. If you want to go in for the ratio bundle, there's a Betsy Cola, Savage Dragon, She-Hulk. So you can get all the covers plus the 1 in 25, and that'll ring you up. What's it going to ring you up? $81.25. Blood Hunters #2. I do like the B cover. You know, Miles as his vampire self. I guess this is ongoing. Well, unless it gets canceled due to sales or whatever. But you can also get the 1 in 25 plus the A and B cover. The 1 in 25 is the best cover I find, but small image. That character with all the arms and legs, it's creepy. It's creepy, and I love it. Captain America #13. You've got 3 different covers. My favorite is the Phil Noto Godzilla, and that one is a small one as well. So, you know, you'll see it in full size if you order it. David Yardin, and you can get all 3 for 10% off. There wasn't any ratios for that. Fantastic Four #25. Looks like there's no more Alex Ross cover for Fantastic Four. I always thought that he would end it on a #25, like a big issue or when the series ends, but Ryan North is still writing. You've got a spoiler one by Kevin Coley, so we won't know what that looks like, but we've got a nice Capullo cover. I like that one. I'm partial to the Capullo style. And there's a Greg Land Godzilla. Godzilla taking on Galactus. I don't know why all the Godzilla covers are small, but they are. And we've got our Saturday Connecting one, and you can get all 5 for 20% off. 1 in 50 bundle, so if you want all 5 covers plus the 1 in 50 Capullo variant, there you go, we've got it. Ghost Spider, Mark Brooks, doing more of his cartoony style that he used to do, less so that kind of more realistic, which is fun. I like just jumping back. It's cool when artists have different styles. Did you hear Bacchus? I heard him. And we got a Godzilla by In-Hyuk Lee. Is it going to be small image? Probably. There you go. I think we're going to start trying to do these videos live. Next week, we'll pick a date and we'll do our live video together. And if you guys want to join me and do that, we'll do that. We'll figure it out. And maybe I can have some more communication rather than me just trying to ramble on. Ryan Gonzalez. Some people are a fan of that artist. I'm just like, it's not for me. That's okay. But you can get all 3 for 10% off. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood #1 sold really well. We did order heavy on the Scotty Young because I know down the line those are going to do well. So that's the only cover we have left. But #2 is out. Not out. It will be out. But you can order it. And you can look at that small image. Let's check out the other ones and see if they're tiny as well. We've got Mitsuhiro Arita with a tiny small image, but it's a nice one. And that's it. We got 2 covers. And Spider-Man Reign, Part 2, #3. Kari Andrews. I'm a big fan. I really like Kari Andrews. I've got my own original sketches and stuff from him. The Phil Noto cover. I would take Kari's over that, even though I do like Phil Noto. But Kari Andrews is for me. You can do the bundle if you want the 1 in 100 Virgin. Star Wars #50. This is the end. This is it. You've got a bunch of different covers. You got 5. It's a pricey book, a little spendy. You got $10 on there. The Chris Sprouse. I'm curious if he's going to continue to do his variants when it relaunches. The relaunch will be taking place after Return of the Jedi. So this closes out that chapter. You got your action figure connecting variant that will connect with the Darth Vader #50, also the final piece. But we do have our ratio bundle, so the 1 in 25. If you want all 5 covers plus that one, you can go for it. if you want the Virgin variant, the 1 in 100 and the 1 in 25, and all the covers. There you go. Star Wars Inquisitors number 3, only 2 covers. Nope, I lied. There's 3 covers. Pegulayan. I know the artist. He's done a bunch of She-Hulk with Dan Slott. It's a pretty nice cover. I like it. So 3 covers for the Inquisitors, and that'll garner you 10% if you want all of them. Black Panther number 8. Sales, our subscribers have stuck on there. They've stayed. No one's dropped off. Off the stands, we weren't selling any. Like many of the titles, we're not putting this on the new release stand because we just don't sell any. So we're just not going to do that. But anyway, you got 3 covers. One of them's connecting, 10%. If you want to go for the 1 in 25 bundle, it's there. And there's a 1 in 25 and 1 in 100 bundle. And it's a lot of money. Not going to lie. Uncanny X-Men number 2. So we sold out of Uncanny X-Men number 1, all covers today. I did reorder some of the A covers just because I was like, I bet some people are going to want this. But you got to pre-order, guys. Got to help us out. So we've got our A cover. We've got the Godzilla. Hey, we got a large size image. There we go. Rogue punching out the Godzilla. We've got a Gambit variant. And if you want to go for all 3, you got 10% off. There's an homage by, who is this by? I don't know who that's by. But it's an homage to Giant Size X-Men. And that is your 1 in 25. And you can go for the 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50. 1 in 50 is a little easier to handle. Nice Virgin Gambit cover. So you get all 5 covers. The 3 standard, the 1 in 25, and the 1 in 50. Moving on. Vengeance of the Moon Knight. I thought this series was done, but still going. And 2 cool covers. How do you not like that? How do you not like that? And let's just move over to Torrin Clark. Godzilla cover. Tiny. So I believe it's only 2 covers for that one. Yeah. And then Venom, same thing. We got 2? No, we got 3. Spider-Man's in the series now. And you can get the Godzilla cover. Symbiote Godzilla. There you go. First appearance of Symbiote Godzilla. Everybody buy tons. You also have the Stormbreakers of Ghost Rider. Get all 3 for 10% off. Venom War Carnage number 2. There we go. Venom War. It's Dylan Brock versus Eddie Brock, and it's just going to spill into a bunch of different miniseries as well as the 5-issue run. You got 2 covers for that. The Venom War, Venom War Wolverine number 1. But this cover is so good. I might even order a couple for the stands. I don't know. I think people will want that one. Venomized Wolverine. Coming to the end here. Venom Separation Anxiety number 5. The homage cover wasn't available as of yesterday. If it showed up today, I missed it. And your Venomverse Reborn number 4. Derek Chu always has the B cover, so it's kind of like an homage to Batman. If you disagree with me, I will just disagree with you right back. Your Connecting Lionel Yu cover, and you can get all 3 for 10%. There is the 1 in 25 ratio, if that's your bag. That's by Ken Lashley, local Ontario artist, always working for the big 2. And you've also got the 1 in 100 Virgin. X-Force number 1 went to a second print. If you want the bundle, we are doing that same bundle where I talked about before. If you want all 25 copies plus the 1 in 25. They haven't released the image cover yet, but it is the David Nakayama foil, but just not foil. So yeah, there you go. I think we have 1 copy of the A cover left on the stands. Miscellaneous comics. Let's see what the indie publishers are having to say. The Big Burn number 2 and Missionary number 1, written by Brian Stegman. Those were all from last week, so they got pushed back again. Almost Dead is a zombie with Tyler Kirkham doing the covers, not the interiors. Yeah, zombie story. Talked about this last week as well. The Mark Spears Monsters. The homage covers are great. All the covers are great. You can get them all for 20% off, but we did throw in the ratio bundles because I know people love collecting, what do you call it, McFarlane's homage to Spider-Man #1. So you can scoop that, plus get all the other covers as well. There's an homage to John Byrne's X-Men 141. And the other one's not an homage, but it's a cool one. So you got 125, 150, and 175 if you want them all. There you go. Another facsimile. I think this one got pushed back as well. Veronica. People like the bikini suit, so I don't know if anybody's called a bikini suit before, but I just did. How to Steal an Election #2, no cover yet. Animal Pound by Tom King, last issue. There you go. And Minor Arcana by Jeff Lemire. It's going to be his new ongoing series at Boom, his kind of love letter to DC Vertigo, kind of the mystic magic adult kind of thing. I'll be checking that one out because I've enjoyed all his long-running series. But you got some really great variant covers to Lotte. You've got Jenny Frison, always doing some Boom work. Big eyes on her. And you got the Erica Slaughter, done by Lemire himself. And you also have the FOC Reveal, which I guess is Jenny Frison's Just Virgin, and the foil as well. So there you go. You can get them all for 20% off. We are doing the ratio bundles. There's the 1 in 10 if you want all the covers plus the 1 in 10, or if you want all the covers plus the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 25. It's Dustin Nying, always teaming up with Lemire. Pretty great cover. And there's also the David Mack 1 in 50, so you can get all those guys, and that goes as far as the 1 in 75 with black and white Jenny Frison. So lots of ratio bundles. If you want them, get them all. We're helping you out. Spectrograph #3. You got Tinian, you got Ward, and I guess that's the colorist, Bidigar. But, you know, horror, fantasy, that's what you go to Distillery for. What else we got? White Boat #3. I feel like this book has been heavily delayed, but, you know, same horror stuff by Snyder, Francavilla. Good quality books. Concise stories, always 3 issues it seems. Chitara #3, you've got a bunch of different covers. Puebla's wasn't available, and you can get your bundle of all 5 for 20% off. Vampirella, Perillo cover, there you go. Something looks off with that one. This looks a little less Perillo than other covers. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Annual Spectacular. Apparently there's a first appearance in this, and it's like the first old witch or something like that. I remember reading it and it's kind of slipped my head, but there's supposed to be a first appearance in there if you'd like Archie first appearances. The Autumn Kingdom #1 by Colin Bunn, so you know it's a horror series. Cruel Universe #2, EC Horror returns. We've got Rossmo and Smallwood. And a new Conan series. It's just a mini, it's a 4-issue. Our free comic book day this past year had the beginning, the intro to the series, so that has been selling really well. We sell them for $15 now, which is crazy, right? Free comic book day books going up in value, who knew? But you've got 4 different covers. No, you don't. You've got more than that. You got 6 different covers. And you can get them all if you want to save 20%. Pick some of the Grimm fairy tale stuff. I know that we never sell like just the random covers, people doing whatever, but if it has a more sexy kind of nature to it, we end up selling those ones. So I kind of picked those for the Xenoscope stuff and put them up as pre-sale. If you want any of the other ones, you just reach out and we'll help you out. There you go. She's eating a heart, and get to look down her chest. And Ivan Tao, there you go. Ivan Tao always has like an odd little quirky face. Maybe not always, but on a few that I've noticed. And Return to Wonderland. Yeah, there you go. I just picked the ones I thought. So, Magic Order. Brand new series by Miller coming through Dark Horse. Power Fantasy #1. We sold out today. I think someone bought it in the store. It sold really well. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. But there's 2 covers. Sorry, I'm just going to scroll down here. I don't know why that was separate, but there's an A and B for the second print. Spawn, Mark Spears. He's the guy doing all those monster books. I only know him from Spawn covers, so there you go. And Tauntaun. Not familiar with this guy, but I do like the Spawn being not totally the focus. It's more of the background. Gunslinger Spawn, and Benitez is coming back with Lady Mechanica. It's been a while. The Devil on the Lake. There you go, 2 covers. Ain't No Grave. Is this the last issue? No. Sorry, this is I've retitled this incorrectly. This is supposed to be Ain't No Grave #5. I'll have to fix that. So that's the last issue of the Scotty Young and Jorge Corona series, just titled incorrectly. Public Domain by Chip Zdarsky, #8. Scarlet #4 of 5, second to last issue. I haven't read past #2. I've been behind, but people reading it say it's really good, so I'm glad that the quality of the Joe universe is still up there. The Dark Empty Void #1, new series from Image, and there's 2 covers. So if you're into the sci-fi stuff, get in on that. Masters of the Universe, this is the last issue, I think. David Wilkins did the A cover, and I kind of like this wanted poster style. All the Hordak folk, well, or at least they're dressing up to pretend they're Hordak teams or villains. The Witcher's got a new series, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutination, a new ongoing series, and it's got 4 different covers to choose from, and there's a bundle right there. There you go. Saturday Morning Turtles, you've got your Sonic, and Survival Street is coming back. It's kind of like an adult Sesame Street. So that is your miscellaneous. Let's check out the DC realm, and then we'll close it off. Justice Society of America #11, the second to last issue. This will be Jeff Johns' last DC credit, because he is full-on Ghost Machine and living in that world. But there is a bunch of covers for this. Normally it was just 2 covers, but there are 4. Get them all for 15% off. Batman has a ton of covers. It's just a lot, man. 7 covers. Nicholas Scott, she'll be doing these kind of covers for a lot of DC titles, so just showing the character through the ages. Kind of like how Dodderman did that for Marvel. Yeah, nice homage. But it's like, it looks like Adam West Batman through the Dark Knight lens. And of course, we've got that Beetlejuice cover. It's a pretty nice one. Joe Quinone, I believe. Yeah, Joe Quinone. You can get them all 20% off. We are doing the variant bundles. There's 1 in 25. I do like the 1 in 50 way better. It is by, who is that by? Joel Jones? Could be. Absolute Power #3. I love the A cover. It's a great one. I like the reflections. Broken Mask Batman. It's a good one, but there are so many covers for this. Taliver, you got your Carla Cohen, Deodato Jr., Stephen Bliss. I do like this Bliss cover. Yeah, I like that one. but there is just a lot. I guess it's nice having the selection. Mark Aspinall, you've got your Yenin. This one's pretty cool to me. Like, I like the chain gang kind of style, all of them locked up. John Timms, Trevor Hairsine, Mark Spears. There you go. He's jumping in the DC playing field. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's done covers before, but I'm not quite sure. But you can get all 10 variant covers for 20% off, and there's no ratio variants. There's no 1 in 25 or anything like that. Birds of Prey. I do love this Edge Cure. It's a nice classic Batgirl cover. And like I said, Nicholas Scott will be doing those multiple versions of the character throughout the history of their existence. So yeah, you got you've got 4 covers. There you go, 4 covers in a bundle. If you want the 1 in 25, you can get all 5 plus that. Sorry, all 4 plus that. Poison Ivy, again, great covers going throughout. I like this Dakara one. That's a nice cover. And it's great that the series is going strong. And Brian Bolden, he doesn't do a whole lot. I like how he just looks crazy, right? As a nutty looking Poison Ivy, not to be trusted. And you could get all 4 for 15% off. If you want to go for the 1 in 25, get all of them. There you are. There's a 1 in 50 Virgin variant. So you can go for that bundle. Trinity Special. It's a one-shot Tom King spin-off. 3 covers. You got Sweeney Boo. You can get all 3 for 10%. The 1 in 25 is by I know this one. Zulo. Is it Chrissy Zulo? Canadian artist? I believe it is. And there's also a 1 in 50. So if you want all the covers, 1 in 50, 1 in 25, your 3 ratio, there you go. Shazam always has a smattering of covers. A lot of the time they look kind of bland to me, but that's just me. So 4 covers, 15% off. My Adventures with Superman, and continuing the TV cartoon adaptation. 2 covers for that. I'm really looking forward to this Plastic Man Black Label series. You got an all red cover and you got a Chris Samney. You can get them all for 10% off. There is a 1 in 25, which is kind of fun. You know, the different art of Plastic Man. What else do we have? We're almost done here. The Boy Wonder number 5, last issue, 2 parts. And we've got a facsimile, Detective Comics 400, Neil Adams cover. You're going to have a foil, a blank, get all 3 for a discount. Batman, Robin, and Howard Spring Break number 3 of 3, last issue. And Batman, Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 9. They're going to the convention, guys. Get a Batman signature. So there you go. That is the FOC. Put your orders in by Monday evening. I'll be starting it probably 7 or 8 o'clock at night to get my orders in. Get a subscription. I don't know. So we're going to try and do this live next week because we have enough subscribers on YouTube now. And we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and subscribe.